It was in Perry, Oklahoma, 60 miles north of Oklahoma City, that authorities suddenly realized the speeding motorist State Trooper Charlie Hanger had arrested Wednesday, just 90 minutes after the bombing, was they now charge one of the men wanted for the bombing, now identified as Timothy McVeigh, 27 years old. And something else about McVeigh. Besides the gun they found in his car, authorities found on the papers for the Ryder truck he'd rented, he'd listed as a reference there the names of two brothers, Terry and James Nichols. Information that was to take them from Perry, Oklahoma to Decker, Michigan and Harrington, Kansas. In Michigan at midday, agents advanced with a search warrant and weapons drawn on a farm owned by James Nichols. They said they were looking for evidence, no word what. And late this afternoon, the other Nichols brother, Terry, turned himself in Harrington, Kansas, where he's being questioned. Authorities tell NBC News the thread of the attack began days ago as the suspects made their way south, stopping in Junction City, Kansas. Monday, April 17th, from this Ryder agency in Junction City, they rented the biggest moving van Ryder has, a 24-foot model like this, and drove it to Oklahoma City. At an unknown time and place, they loaded it with 2 tons of an explosive mixture of fertilizer and fuel oil to make a bomb twice the size of the one used to bomb the World Trade Center in New York. Wednesday, April 19th, before 9 a.m., the Ryder van pulled up at the curb of the Federal Building. From a building nearby, a surveillance camera overlooking a parking area may have picked up a fuzzy image. Technicians are still working to see if they can enhance that picture. At 9:03 a.m. Central Time, the bomb exploded, decimating the Federal Building and damaging 74 other buildings downtown. But the smoke barely cleared when investigators found a twisted axle of the Ryder truck 2 blocks west of the building and another 2 blocks east. In all, 500 pounds of truck debris recovered to date. And from that debris, a vehicle identification number found quickly led investigators back to the Ryder rental agency in Kansas, where employees remembered the 2 men who rented the truck, but a check showed the names they had given were false. It was at almost that hour that one of those 2 made what authorities might call the error that broke the case. That's when Timothy McVeigh was arrested for speeding in Perry. Late today in Michigan, a neighbor of James Nichols shed light on a possible motive.
Jim has told me things, about this group's beliefs.
And what has he told you?
That it's nationwide and that they've got plans to eliminate the government.
Tonight, it's clear this drama still has more to play out. For instance, the military says McVeigh was discharged from the Army in 1991 from Fort Riley, Kansas, the same town where the van was rented. And authorities won't say whether more arrests are expected.